hate this job. I wonder if anybody else is coming in tonight. Yeah? Maybe a couple. Oh, hi. Yeah, how can I help you? Oh, okay. So, did you fill out the preliminary paperwork already for us? Yeah? Okay. Just give me just 1 second. What's your name? Okay. Could you spell that for me, please? Okay. Okay. Your address, please? Okay. Your phone number? Okay. Let's see what we have. Oh, yeah. It's coming up. So, I see that you're staying here 14 nights? Okay. No, I was just curious. Yeah, that's a long time. What is that? 2 weeks? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I do see that you filled out the preliminary paperwork, so thank you so much. So we just need to take a few minutes and go over that. Okay. So I actually have it printed. I printed it earlier. So let's just take a look, shall we? Yeah. You both make a cute couple. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just finding the information here before I can check you in. Okay. All right, so we had you fill out your expenses, so I'm going to take a few minutes and just review it with you if you don't mind. Is that okay? Okay. Yeah, it's standard procedures. Okay. So it says here that both of you make a net income of $80,000, and that's after taxes, right? Okay. Yeah, that's very good. How old are you? 27 and 29. Okay. That sounds real familiar. You know, I'm going to have a couple on my show. What show? Oh, never mind. It's nothing. But let's review what you have. Your rent is $24,000 per year. Okay. You spend about $8,800 on food, gas for your cars, $1,560, electric $1,600, cell $1,400, internet $1,400. You cut the cable too? Yeah, isn't that great? $7,000 for car insurance and your car payment. Which one of you owns the car? Yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just asking. Yeah. Oh, okay, you? All right. Do you both just share the same car? Oh, one of them is paid off. Nice. Okay. So $7,000 there, and you have credit card debt. You pay $1,200 a year? Okay. Is that more than minimum payments on that? Yeah. And how many years will it take you to pay off the $12,000 balance? Okay. No, that's fine. So your total expenses, your true expenses, is about $47,000. Very good. And I just needed to make a note here. You wanted to stay 14 nights. Okay. That's a long time. And let me just check our rates here real quick. I mean, you probably know, right? Yeah. So you wanted the deluxe room, $650 per night. That's not including taxes. Times 14, that would be about $9,100. With tax, we're looking at $10,000 for this little vacation of yours. Yeah. So, and I'm sure you're going to have other expenses as well, right? I mean, this is just not the only thing you're going to do is stay in the hotel. Obviously, you have things to do because this is a very fun place to be. But I'm thinking, and without even going over some other numbers here, which I actually do have, I see that you spend about $15,000 between the two of you for fun and other. Is that about right? Oh, I know, but yeah, we have to ask these questions. It's just part of our standard procedure. Yeah. So I see here that you have $18,000 left over. Is that right? I mean, because if you have a gross income of X, net of 80,000, 80 minus 47 for true expenses, you spend about 15,000 on fun and other, which does not include this little vacation, does it? No. That leaves you with $18,000 for the entire year for the two of you. So are you saying that you're spending about, what is that, maybe close to 50% on one vacation? Well, let's just continue on. In fact, I'm actually thinking that really I just want to do you guys a solid here and just say that I don't think you can really afford to come to stay here. If you had a lot more money and maybe $30,000 of fun and other in your budget, then maybe I would say you could spend about $10,000 to stay at our hotel. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, I don't know. I think you've been denied for staying here. I mean, we only let people stay here if they can truly afford it. And yeah, you're not really proving to me that you can afford this. I mean, does that make sense? Because listen, if you take that $18,000 and you save it for 15 years at an average rate of about 8%, do you know how much money you're going to have just by saving that amount of money for the next 15 years? No? You have no clue, do you? I mean, that's okay. That's why I want you to come back and watch the rest of these episodes this week, because we're going to show you exactly how much you could have at the end of that time. And you're still going to be relatively young. So I am so sorry, but I'm going to have to turn both of you away for your own good. I mean, does that make sense? You truly cannot afford to be here. I'm so sorry. So why don't you just go down the street to another hotel that you can afford and have a nice time. Oh my goodness, these people. I don't know, maybe if they watch the episode coming up, they'll understand that that is seriously way too much money to be spending on one single vacation. And yet, sadly, people do this all the time. It just makes no sense to me whatsoever. I just don't get it. It makes no sense. CENTS whatsoever.